Kick is the dark web where you can see whatever type of degenerate content your heart's desire. OnlyFans girls working on dudes, guys getting into fights over petty streamers who just say anything for any type of virality.
Is they did something rare and actually kept Chud the Builder banned. You gotta do some crazy low tier stuff to get banned on that platform.
Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up?
What up? It's Ahmadjay back here in another video. Today we're about to be reacting to a video by Tommy NFG. It's gonna be on the toilet bowl of streaming Kick. Oh man, I just reacting to a whole little situation by Atozi on you know, the streamer on their platform that died, and I was really sad about the outcome that really happened in that video. But I'll be putting that video out probably next 2 days or 3. But yeah, bro, the toilet bowl of streaming is such an appropriate title because, man, nothing ever good comes out of Kick. It's always some bullshit up on that platform. It's always so much crap just getting passed around on there. A lot of streamers recently came to there because they wanted more exposure, I guess, because I guess Kick be paying a whole bunch of clippers. To me, these streamers are just trying to get their name out there more, but I don't see the benefits of going to Kick and, you know, trying to do that. But I don't know, it's their choice. But no further notice, let's get into the video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. We are on the road to 900. Let's get it.
Let me ask you all a question real quick. When's the last time you've seen Kick in your news? There's 3 options. Either it was a streamer fighting someone else, a streamer harassing someone random on the street, or 3, both combined in a national news headline go with it. This whole year, I went without talking about Kick in a video, and it seems like every year, and really every new month, there's always a new Kick incident that tops the last and being some of the most insane ever live streamed. Comparing Twitch and Kick, Twitch would be the surface web people typically use, and Kick is the dark web where you can see whatever type of degenerate content to your heart's desire. OnlyFans girls twerking on dudes, guys getting into fights over petty streamers who just say anything for any type of virality. It's not really funny looking back when Kick launched.
What's crazy is they did something rare and actually kept Chud the Builder banned. Bro, you know what you had to do? You got to do some crazy low tier stuff to get banned on that platform. I'm surprised they even bought Jack Doherty back on that bitch.
On how much hype people had for it, because when it first got launched in December 2022, Twitch itself was pretty much in the dumps. Actually, Twitch is mostly in the dumps when it comes to moderation and who they let slide and who they don't, but before, it was really in the slumps. Twitch was at a point where it was so biased and so sensitive to any little thing you did, it actually became scary for some streamers to go live, because you never knew what little quote-unquote infraction Twitch was gonna hit you with. They was running that shit like Alcatraz. Step out of line once and it was over for you.
Oh, especially with the LGBT community, bro. Jesus Christ, you say anything, I can get like the most over the top, like agate in all of that, all those other slurs, but like you say something wrong about it and you have a different opinion about them, oh, you about to be banned for, I don't know, if you're a man, it's even indefinitely, or a week. If you're a woman, ain't nothing gonna happen to you.
And if you were a full-time streamer, that's your income potentially gone for a day, week, month, or forever in a snap. So when Kick got announced, a lot of people got hyped saying there's finally a platform that won't ban you for every little thing, which was the start of the end, to be honest. Promoting it like you can do anything you want, what do you expect to happen? Obviously, you had Aiden Ross, who became the face of it at first to promote it, and they slowly tried recruiting streamers from Twitch to go to Kick. The positive PR for Kick was really there for maybe just the launch of it. It already started off with Aiden Ross, of course, doing wild on his streams, and as the person that was supposed to be the ambassador, everyone was gonna follow how the leader was moved. Believe it or not, there was a point where Aiden Ross was bigger than both Kai and Speed. He was even the one to popularize bringing celebs on stream, which is now a normal thing for streamers. To see him turn into the face of the most degenerate streaming platform is just a pathetic downfall. And you could tell he regrets laying his bed the way he did. Anytime Kai or Speed is mentioned, he constantly is telling his chat how much they don't want to associate with him anymore.
I don't think that you talk about me the same way you would talk about Speed or Kai.
They're not, Sneeko, you know I don't talk to them at a close level. I speak to you every day, right or wrong? Duh, Sneeko, you're my close friend. We speak every day. I don't speak to Kai and Speed.
Speed made the smartest PR move of all time by stopping streams with Aiden. Imagine a future of Speed going to Aiden's collabs with the worst human beings ever. Guarantee he wouldn't be performing.
Bro, yeah, honestly, if he didn't disassociate himself with you know, what's his name, Aiden Ross, bro, I don't think Speed would be in much of a position right now as he is. I mean, he would still be in there, but like, you surrounding yourself with Aiden Ross is not going to be helping yourself in the future with brand deals and shit. I know some Aiden Ross fanboys can call that fake. You got to do whatever you got to do to move on, and move. That's how you move on as a streamer. You can't stay the same forever. And I mean, I guess the same was with Kai too. A lot of people around Aiden, a lot of people around Aiden Ross said the N word, just disrespected, and just played it off as like it's funny and shit. That's the type of shit I don't like. Yeah, when these other people that he's hanging around is just like saying the N word and just like, well, that are not black, and he's just like letting that shit slide and be like, oh, it's whatever.
At the World Cup if he did, that's for sure. Also, Aiden Ross's fan base were constantly saying racist shit about Kai and Speed, which, yeah, you can understand why they both don't want to associate with him anymore. So far, every big creator on Kick to make a come up has done it in a controversial way. Like, these streamers are allergic to coming up on streaming in a normal way. The only normal mainstream streamer they have is Neon, but even then, he came up in a controversial way. It seems like the streamers that make a come up every year get worse and worse. There's two streamers who had the biggest come up this year on Kick, being Deen the Great and Aiden Broner. Both of them operate streams like a duo pretty much, and both got big off boxing. Specifically, Aiden Broner was really big in boxing during the 2010s because of how good he was. I'm not gonna act like I was watching him back then, okay? But from what I've heard from friends, he was really big in the boxing space. Eventually, when his boxing career died down, he decided to later pick up streaming and start making content. Shit, I would too if I had 10 children by multiple different women every time. It's always the worst people to have the most children. Like, come on. Both of these guys have blown up on streaming off clips being posted. The kick is, most of their viral clips are clips of them fighting each other. These dudes are both crash outs. Eventually, one of them gets mad for some dumb shit and starts fighting the other.
I'm not gonna fuck with you. Oh, what? That's cool. I probably didn't mean like I did. Nigga, fuck out with all that. You keep playing with me. Stop disrespecting me. No, you just fuck me. You is though. I play with you. Like, nigga, I don't know.
There's too much sexual tension there with these fools. Like, it's so much weird shit going on with these fools. They play it up for the cameras. They when they fight, there's too much sexual tension there. This nigga, they do too much gay shit on stream. You can just never tell if they're kidding or not. I mean, they are kidding, I guess, but you just never tell. I've seen too many clips when they just like, I don't know. First few times they were like, they was like, oh no, hell no. But when they see these clips going viral, they start adapting to the gay shit. I seen this nigga Aiden Ross smack this nigga Dean's ass, and then and I'm like, what the fuck? And this nigga talking about that shit's fat, like, yo. And this nigga Dean and Gray talking about that shit sting, gang. Like, what is truly going on, my nigga?
Come on, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Let's go, gang. Gang, come on.
There's more and more clips like this, by the way. It's damn near every other stream they fight each other. For people watching this, I feel like to them it's a Roman Coliseum fight with the people in the stands wanting any bloodshed. People in their chats are constantly spamming for them to fight, even in moments where they're not. Aiden Broner also has a crazy drinking problem, and the chat seems to encourage it. This man is passing out on stream, yelling at random people on stream drunk as hell. It's giving vibes of stepdad coming home at midnight after an awful work day and being at the bar, then coming home to take it out on his kids. Aiden Broner has had multiple moments on stream where he makes some inappropriate advances on women. There's a specific one where he slaps this girl on her ass after she gets up, completely unprompted, by the way. And when she walked away uncomfortable, he was going to press her about it until he was stopped by Dean. Mind you, this man is 37 and that girl is 19. It's not like age matters because what he did was disgusting to anyone no matter their age, but the age does make it worse. Mind you, he also has daughters as well. I wonder how he'd feel if his daughter grown up had that happen to her by some random dude. And the fact that he did this,
when he gets drunk, he gets in a different mindset. And I'm not excusing, like, when he gets drunk, I'm not, like, making that, you know, that big-ass excuse. But I'm saying when he gets drunk, he gets in a weird-ass fucking mood, bro. That shit is just weird. I feel like being drunk really amplifies that true personality in you. And he's really into, like all that sexual tension with girls. So like when a drink can amplify that, I've seen that full force. That's why he's getting sued right now. I seen that in that video. He talking about, go get upstairs, go. Like it just seems so weird in the moment when you look at that clip.
On camera, I can only imagine how worse he is off camera. Just recently, he also got sued by a woman who was on his stream who accused
There you
him of
go.
essay. Because this was streamed to the internet, you can actually see the stream online where this allegedly happened. I'm not trying to get this video taken down, so you can fully look at it yourself, but it's not looking good for him. He's proven time and time again how weird he is around women. I wouldn't be surprised if this lawsuit fully goes through and she's successful. And both of their accounts never got any suspension or ban for this. Because in reality, they're too big for Kick to lose. Kick has such a small amount of streamers who are mainstream, you'd have to do something like kill someone to probably get a ban. The reason why Kick hasn't failed in the way people thought, like it completely shutting down and going ghost, is because Kick has one of the craziest streamer clipping programs of all time. Kick has Discords where they pay people certain amounts to post clips with the Kick logo. So if you ever see a clip with the Kick logo on, you know why. Clavicular himself spends around $650,000 a month on them, although he says Kick does it for him. I don't know how sustainable this is as a social media ecosystem, but
honestly, I mean, it is helping them out, honestly, stay into production. I'm surprised Twitch hasn't came up with this idea first. They should have been on this, but like, who am I kidding? Twitch wouldn't ever make the move to do this. They barely even ban people nowadays for doing this type of shit. But like, yeah, this is essentially smart plan by them. I'm not gonna lie, this is the only smart plan that they had, honestly.
it can't be by that much. You're telling me for the rest of the time they'll be doing this while Kick doesn't make any money? At least with Twitch, they have Amazon backing them. Stake is no Amazon. And you can say with certain Twitch streamers, they pay clippers to post, which is true. But there's also clippers who do it without getting paid directly and just get paid off the views they get. So far, with all the money Kick has spent on clippers, it still only has 11% of the streaming market share. That's honestly better than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like 5%. Also, if they didn't have people like Drake promoting it, the numbers would probably be different. Kick also still lacks in basic things that Twitch has and is slow at adding updates. Just this month, they finally managed to add unban requests. For a company that prides itself on being way better than Twitch, they sure are slow with adding any updates and having any type of smoothness on streaming. I don't know what the they were doing all this time to not have that feature. It's not like it's a brand new feature never made on social media. Kick not having basic features was one of the reasons why it failed at the start. The amount of momentum they had of signing different streamers at the start just for it to die down because they didn't want to update it, like it was 100% their fault. Kick not having these features is the equivalent in modern times of a car brand launching and not having Apple CarPlay in it or USB ports. Also, until they get these corny racist streamers banned, it's always going to be buns. There's a new person trying to
ugh, don't even get me started on that nigga. But yeah, like that's like essentially when Threads dropped and they were talking about it's gonna be the new Twitter. They took so fucking long to add like what can be on Threads, bro. I've seen in recently that it's good. It's in decent shape right now. But like when a social media takes so long to add all these whole things on their app, like it's gonna fail on like Arrival, especially another app called Blue Sky. The original Twitter person made that shit and failed.
Take Chud the Builder's place, and I'm not even gonna say his name to give him attention, but people are calling this dude the Mexican Chud the Builder because he's doing the same thing, harassing black people and random people on the street.
The fuck? Like I hate what? Yo, what the fuck? Shut your bitch up.
Yeah, you could tell his heart is not.
Why are you even doing this? Because you literally can't get away with this. Because let me tell you the difference between him and Chud the Builder. He's trying to be like a Chud the Builder. He's trying to go viral off of like the little plan that Chud the Builder did. He's seen how much, you know, well, his whole type of like probably group of you know, degenerate streamers like seeing like how viral Chud the Builder was going, and he wants to act. He wants to act like that. So I'm trying to tell the difference between them. Chud is white, obviously. Chud is white, and basically a lot of white racist people are gonna be backing him, and you know, it won't have the same effect. Chud's taller too. I'm not trying to big up him, but this guy looks short and he's a minority, bro. And a lot of these people really do not like Mexicans and black people. Just a lot of, you know, a lot of like other races. They keep thinking white people are the only race or something like that. And it's stupid. Like, why are you trying to appease them and just be like, oh yeah, like that, bro? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, bro. Cause like it's just like you just dancing for them, and they're not impressed by you. You're trying to impress racist people, bro, and get some views off this shit. It's not working.
And his look right back at the camera for validation is embarrassing. He also got his ass beat and pressed after doing this. Crazy how these dudes operate on being so bold, saying these slurs in front of these people's faces, only to fold like a pancake as soon as they get pressed. And Kick, for some reason, has not banned this dude and kept him on their platform. Mind you, it's not like he's super big and mainstream like other streamers I showed. This dude has less than 1,000 followers on Kick. In what world does it harm Kick to take him off the platform and move on? Mind you, in their TOS, it says one of their rules is you can't harass random people on the streets. Also, speaking of finances, I wonder how Kick hasn't gone bankrupt off the streaming contracts they were giving out. Does nobody remember they gave XQC an $100 million contract to stream on Kick? That was more than LeBron's Laker deal. It's hilarious because he dual streams and still gets 80% of his viewers from Twitch. Dropping 1/10 of $1 billion on someone and not even getting exclusive access is diabolical. Man, if I drop that much money on someone, I'm having you for a life contract. They also still feature Drake a lot, which I assume they have to be paying a bag on that. I mean, they got this man Drake barking at goth girls on stream.
You can look me dead in my eyes. If you say do it, I would.
Would you bark for me?
If I had to—
Holy shit, dude. This nigga is 40 years old. Hey, only thing you can say, you don't see Kendrick doing this. I know that's gonna make some people mad. Like I said, I fuck with Drake. I fuck with the old Drake, man. But this nigga's almost 40 doing this shit, bro. All the corny ass people in the comments, I would do it too. Like, shut your ass up. But hey, I mean, one thing, he is scamming these niggas for a bag. I could admit that. He getting these niggas for a bag. The Kick is just giving away a ton of fucking money. And honestly, yeah, them giving away a whole bunch of streaming money in the beginning, that's shit crazy. And not retaining them streamers as like exclusives, Jesus.
Throw my rap persona built up for years, you better make it worth it. It seems like they learned their lesson on streaming contracts as they stopped giving them out. And the one thing you can give Kick credit for is their revenue split, and no other platform can compete with that. Honestly, whenever I think of Kick, I always think of what it could have been. Because I think with these platforms, competitors coming up is a good thing and makes them lock in on actual problems. They can't just avoid it and say F you to the users. Twitch started being less strict and banning you for every little thing, mainly because banned streamers were going to Kick. But the degeneracy they allow to go on will always make them be behind YouTube or Twitch. And now it's too late to change it. The whole platform's users are filled with people who like it that way. I'm not someone who could sacrifice my morals for a Kick contract. Also, dealing with that chat would make me want to end myself every day. Anyways, that's gonna be it.
Honestly, yeah, bro. Dealing with the chat, it's just unfiltered. You'll probably be getting called the ER every day, at least in like other chats like Twitch. They're filtered. But yeah, I can see, you know, some appeal about people going to Kick or whatever if they're banned, or even trying to stream on there to like get, you know, get more of a streamer contract in the beginning, you know, that little 50-50 split sometimes. But ain't nobody going to Kick, bro. It's or you know, the little clipper type of thing, bro. But that's not worth it, bro. You probably go have to get a lot of followers to be part of you know that program, and that's very rare for you to do that. Honestly, I think Kick is just a cesspool of bullshit, and yeah, they're gonna drown pretty soon if they don't, you know, get this clipper thing under control. If they got some money to back that shit, hey, I guess. But honestly, you're spending that much money on Clavicular a fucking month? Do y'all really think he's gonna be worth it? The hype is for him is kind of dying down. It's dying down. These are the dead days. I remember probably like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, he was still popping, bro. But like, shit, it has really kind of passed by. It's like a trend. It just goes by and just never comes back. But yeah, I don't know. I see Twitch as like still one of the best platforms to stream on. But honestly, YouTube is making the difference right there. They're trying to get their shit together. But don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. We are on the road to 900. And let me know what you think of this video, and it will be linked down below. Catch you guys in the next video.
He was the best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?